You were told to find peace by showing everyone your deepest thoughts. You thought that being honest and open would bring you love. This soft advice made you believe that sharing every feeling was safe, that showing weakness was a kind of strength. But real life is harsher. When you opened your heart, you gave others a weapon. In a world driven by self-interest, an open hand can hide a knife, and every revealed weakness invites attack. Look around. People praised you only when it cost them nothing, when you were easy to please. The moment your needs made them uncomfortable, their support vanished. Approval is a trade they make only when it helps them. Chasing praise is a trap. If you live for others' applause, you will crumble when they turn away. Depending on approval puts your life in their hands. Drop the need to be liked. It keeps you weak. Better to earn quiet respect than to beg for affection. You learn to share your feelings to gain sympathy. But when you expose your heart, the world may pity you briefly, or use your secrets to hurt you. Each fear you confess gives someone a tool against you. The more you reveal, the bigger the target you become. Like a castle with open gates, you invite attack. Machiavelli would say, guard your heart. Show only what is needed, never everything inside. If they can't see your weak points, they can't strike them. Let people see only calm strength. Your private self is yours alone. Keep your mystery. That mystery protects you. You might fear that holding back means living cold and alone. Not true. Real bonds grow from mutual respect and slowly earned trust. You don't gain true friends by spilling every emotion to everyone. You gain them by seeing who proves loyal over time and sharing yourself bit by bit. Smart people know selective truth is a tool. Give a small truth to build trust. Keep a bigger truth to stay safe. People trust what they see and rarely guess what you hide. By choosing what to show and what to hide, you guide their view, and their view often matters more than facts. Let go of the idea that anyone else can fully know or complete you. That hope often ends in hurt. Some who say they understand you just look for ways to control you. Don't let them. Keep your true self safe. Emotional detachment isn't loneliness, it's protection. Let the world see your steady surface, confident, calm, while your real thoughts stay yours. Detachment is a shield. Use it. For some, detachment means escaping the world for quiet peace. For you, it should serve a sharper aim. It lets you see life's game clearly. Feelings can blur judgment. Detachment clears your vision. Step back from your own emotions and become the strategist, not the pawn. Detachment is a tool, not a refuge. It's the cool blade between you and others' chaos. Use it. With a calm mind, you read motives and shape outcomes, while others drown in feelings. You stay steady, and therefore unmovable. Many like to believe someone else will save or complete them. Love, friends, society. This is emotional dependence. If you think you can't live without someone's praise or a group's support, you hand them power over you. Need is the greatest weakness. If your peace relies on others, you stand on shaky ground. Machiavelli says, take back that power, stand solid on your own, enjoy others, but never let them be your foundation. They can always pull away. True strength stands alone if needed. This doesn't forbid love or friendship. It means you stay whole even if they vanish. Love given from strength beats, love begged from need. Strip away comforting lies and see what's left. It may feel cold to leave illusions behind, so be it. Better a cold truth that hardens you than a sweet lie that weakens you. Yes, it stings to see raw selfishness and to know you ultimately walk with only your own shadow. Yet in that sting is freedom. You no longer need applause or fear being alone. Those chains fall away. In their place grows firm resolve. You realize you've always been alone in your mind, and there lies your power. In private counsel with yourself, free from pleasant lies, you start to grasp real power. The dreamer in you isn't dead. He's hardened into a realist who won't be fooled again. The part that once hid in fantasies now stands guard, armed with doubt and strategy. This is your awakening and just the start. Power belongs to those who see the world as it is, a shifting game where every rule can be bent by the bold. Free from public opinion, study this game with cool eyes. Watch how people talk and move. Separate their words from their goals. Praise may hide envy. Flattery may hide greed. Planned kindness can be bait. Most people speak to soothe or to gain, not to reveal. Learn to read the gap between words and motives, and you'll foresee their moves, guide their choices, and sow ideas that serve you while they think they're their own. The first skill is silence. Speak less than you know. Let others talk about their plans and worries. In their words, you find clues to their hopes and fears. Listen. The impatient show their weak spots. The proud expose their pride. The humble reveal what praise they need. Each clue is a string you can pull later. Hide your own aim behind fog. If people can't pin down your goal, they can't unite against you. They'll argue over guesses while you move in the shadows. Mastering silence is mastering space. You hold ground without showing your pattern. Silence helps, but it is not enough. You must act, and you must act fast and clear. If you wait too long, others will step in. Once you see the right moment, strike hard and finish the job. A quick hit confuses enemies and stops them from fighting back. A leader who pauses looks weak. A leader who changes his mind invites revolt. It is safer to take one bold step than to let slow doubt drain your power. If you make a mistake, let it be on the side of strength. People forgive force faster than weakness. History remembers the bold and forgets the unsure. Still, pure force costs a lot. A sharper tool is image. If you shape how events look, you also shape how they are remembered. People care less about bare facts and more about stories that fit their hopes and fears. Give them a story where your rise seems natural and helpful, and they will applaud you. Use symbols, small gifts, modest shows of humility, and stories about your strict habits. These touches calm the crowd. Be a lamb in public, but keep the lion ready inside. Learn to distract. When a real threat appears, light a bright fire somewhere else. Start a loud argument over a small issue. Let critics waste energy on it while your real plan moves ahead. Hand rivals small. Empty wins, so they brag about nothing while you take the true prize. Flatter their pride so they do not see what you carry away in the dark. Next rule, make friends with necessity. People wait for perfect conditions, but perfect never comes. Luck favors the one who rides chaos, not the one who fears it. A crisis, disease, crash, scandal shakes the old order. In shaky times, people cling to the sure voice. Be that voice, calm, ready, certain. If no crisis exists, create a small, controlled one that only you can solve. Fix it, and people will believe they need you. The bigger the trouble you end, the deeper their thanks, and thanks ties hearts tighter than chains. Protect your name like a wall guards a city. If lies threaten it, strike at once. Prove your strength with clear deeds, not just words. Better still, give enemies no easy target. Live with care. Avoid petty scandals. If you make a big mistake, own it quickly, call it necessary, then do something great that makes people forget the old pain. Use scarcity. If people see you too much, they grow tired of you. Show up less than they want. Keep meetings short, exits sudden. When you appear, bring something valuable, a sharp idea, a helpful favor. Leave again before the moment drags. Do the same with words. Speak few but strong sentences. Pause between thoughts so each one shines. You will still face enemies, Some you can win with rewards or honor, others you must break. Try persuasion first. It costs less than war, but if you must fight, hit so hard they cannot hit back. Half fights last forever. Win fully, then show mercy if it helps you rule. While chasing power, do not forget the power inside. Train your mind and body, rise early, push your limits, control your hours. Read from friends and foes alike. Knowledge is ammo. Stay detached so insults pass through you. The more you rule yourself, the less the world rules you. The lazy leader fears betrayal because he betrays himself each day. The disciplined leader is secure. No enemy can break habits that are iron. Remember, luck turns. Friends may leave, storms may hit. Store money, loyalty, and secrets for hard days. When fate strikes, you will buy safety with these reserves, while the unprepared drown. The key to Machiavellian skill is change. If the map shifts, change your path. Do not cling to dead methods. The tree that refuses to bend snaps. The reed that bends survives the flood. Build your life on 4 things: clear thinking, quiet moves, quick decisions, and constant adjustment. Look pleasant, stay tough, and use plans that last. Let the crowd live in their happy dreams while you stay calm, sharp, and ready to grab power when it appears. Others want to be loved, you choose respect. Others open their hearts, you guard yours like treasure. Others leave everything to fate, you shape fate like iron under a hammer. Do not ignore the real forces that drive people: fear, ambition, and the need for praise. Read these forces the way a sailor reads tides. When you sense fear, ease it with promises or deepen it with threats, whichever wins obedience. When you see ambition, feed it with small rewards that guide people where you want them. When someone wants praise, give it publicly so they tie their loyalty to you. Most leaders miss these forces or become their victims. You will ride them, steering them to your goal while seeming only to help. Fear and love both move people, but fear works faster and lasts longer. Still, fear alone breeds hate. Mix fear with smart kindness. One well-timed favor can wipe away months of worry. Punish quickly and clearly. Reward rarely and exactly. Let people think every punishment is necessary, and every reward comes from your personal grace. Keep your balance sheet clear. Others owe you gratitude, fear crossing you, and carry debts in your favor. Time is a weapon. Many waste it on idle talk or worry. You will turn time into power. Wake early, watch longer, plan farther. When rivals act, you will already be 3 steps ahead. Control the pace. Slow things when delay hurts them. Speed up when they are unready. Whoever controls the clock writes the story of victory. Information is money. Build networks that bring you news before others hear it. Pay informants with future favors, enough to keep them loyal, not enough to make them free. Treat secrets like water in a desert, priceless and never spilled. Share only bits that lead others where you want. Keep the whole truth for yourself. Hidden knowledge builds your mystery. Small truths guide the tale. If a secret could harm you, bury it under many smaller rumors so no one notices the real one. Control the story people tell about you. Show firmness in crisis, humility in success, calm when attacked. Stage moments that become legend. Visit common folk. Show mercy to a beaten foe. Make a public sacrifice for the greater good. Stories spread faster than laws and protect you better than walls. Feed these myths with care. If people defend your legend, you need not silence every critic. Secure tomorrow while ruling today. Plan your successor early. A realm that falls apart after you die proves you were weak. Train one heir who owes all to you, skilled enough to rule, dependent on your design. Quietly remove other claimants so only one choice remains. Teach your heir to feel loyal gratitude and steady fear. In this way, your power lives on after you. Use unpredictability as a mask. If foes can guess your every move, they can trap you. Change your style. Friendly one day, firm the next. Keep allies unsure whether you will praise or punish. Uncertainty expands your influence. People feel what they cannot predict and pause, giving you openings. Make sure this chaos is planned, not real confusion. Beneath the shifting surface, your main plan stays clear and firm. Some will call you cold or cynical. Let them. Praise public ideals, but know in private that self-interest drives most actions. Wear virtue like armor. It shields you from blame. Public acts of charity and decency are investments that buy a good name and willing followers. Keep your deep calculations hidden, even from close allies. The less others know, the more they imagine. And imagination makes your power seem larger than life. Stand alert on the line between image and truth. On one side is the comforting story the crowd wants. On the other is the hard plan that keeps you in charge. Control that line and you control the game. People who mix the two become either gullible victims or fake moralists. You will be neither. Blend show and reality so well that no one can tear them apart without ruining everything. When doubt appears, look at history. It shows what happens when rulers trust empty promises, spare proven traitors, or delay tough choices. Let these lessons harden you. Kindness matters only when it builds loyalty or strengthens your legend. Mercy that risks safety is not virtue, it is weakness. Never protect an enemy out of feeling. A chained snake can still strike. Move ahead with clear, cold focus. You do not need applause or large crowds for safety. You earn respect through strength, loyalty through smart gifts, and fear through sure punishment. You own your silence, your time, your secrets, and your image. You build friends, remove threats, use chaos, and profit from scarcity. You stay ready for fortune's turn, bending it with preparation and change. Others play at life. You run it like a campaign, taking ground each day. You no longer ask, do they like me? You ask, do they obey? Now look inward. Your last battlefield is yourself. Every outer win can crumble if inner discipline fails. Ambition is fire. Guide it or be burned. Each morning test your will, cold water, hard study, tough exercise, planned silence. These drills forge the steel you need for bigger fights. A ruler who cannot rule himself soon falls to pleasure, vice, or flattering voices that sell comfort in exchange for control. Count your desires like a banker counts coins. Spend only on things that sharpen you, knowledge, strength, strong allies. Throw the rest away like weight from a rising balloon. Protect your mind from fantasy. Hope helps only when it sparks courage. Pure hope breeds laziness. Picture your worst setbacks, betrayal, illness, angry crowds. Plan answers for each. By practicing for disaster, you steal panic's voice. Keep optimism quiet. Let it walk beside you, not lead you. Expect luck only after you are so prepared you could win without it. Guard against arrogance. Victories invite it. When bows, gifts, and fleeing rivals whisper, you are unbeatable, downfall lurks. Keep blunt advisors who gain nothing by lying. Order them to tell the truths you least want to hear. Punish flattery, reward honesty. Critics grind you sharper, like stone on steel. Choose those critics well, loyal to your success, not your fall. Remove any who cross from honesty to hidden attack. Keep the whetstone, discard the stone that chips. Remember, every throne, made of stone, gold, or plain influence, rests on people's belief. Rumor can shake belief as fast as violence. Build an air of certain authority. Celebrate small wins to show fortune favors you. If you slip, wrap the loss in a noble story. A short retreat called strategic patience. An accident framed as sacrifice for a greater cause. Control the story, and you limit the damage. People bear hardship if they think it serves a clear plan. They revolt when hardship feels random. Give them meaning, even if you craft it after the fact. Create symbols that outlast single moments, an emblem, a motto, a simple gesture that tie your image to a larger idea. Rulers die, but symbols travel on, carrying power for years. Let your sign stand for order over chaos, for safety over fear. Each time you show it, followers remember why staying with you protects them. If enemies steal your symbol, build a new one before the old one fuels their cause. Symbols, like armies, must stay in your hands. Turn strangers into friends before they turn into enemies. Whenever your reach grows, new team, new group, new land, draw newcomers in fast with shared wins, joint tasks, and promises of shared gain. People resist control less if they feel part of the success. Give them titles that please their ego but grant little real power. They will guard your system because attacking it would also bring them down. Sometimes you must use open intimidation. Showing mercy to the hopelessly disloyal only harms the loyal. Give one clear, hard lesson instead of many weak warnings. Punish one obvious wrongdoer in public. Everyone else will stay in line. But aim carefully. Too much force causes blind hatred. Make the hit quick, precise, and clearly deserved. Teach the lesson without feeding outrage. Be severe, but be efficient. Keep your private life hidden. Close relationships can be used against you. Love, but love wisely. Pick partners who are as discreet as they are caring. Do not show off private pleasures. What people never see can't offend them. Scandals start with quiet gossip. Keep parties short, guest lists small, and conversations guarded. If rumors start, crush them fast, either with solid proof or a bigger distraction. The less drama around your name, the more energy you have for real plans. Drop tactics that no longer work, even if they once made you proud. Many leaders cling to yesterday's winning move until it ruins them. Treat every policy as a tool, not a treasure. When a tool is worn out, throw it away. Adapting quickly is tough self-respect. It proves you care about victory, not vanity. When technology, culture, or alliances shift, you must shift faster. Let your legacy be constant progress, not frozen monuments. Think about death, calmly, not fearfully. It will come like sunrise. Your power will fade unless you plan its handoff. Write clear orders, train successors, and plant loyal people in key posts. Tie your memory to good works. A school here, a reform there, each carrying your emblem. Gifts paid from extra wealth now will buy honor after you are gone. Honor protects your heirs and keeps your ideas alive. By planning, you turn death into one more step toward your goal. You have made silence sharp like a knife, turned time into treasure, built facts into armor, and shaped public opinion into a throne. You know fear can wear a friendly face. Alliances are built on usefulness. Symbols live longer than soldiers, and endless adaptation is true survival. Let the crowd chase applause. You collect influence. Let ordinary people beg for certainty. You manage uncertainty. Where they see chaos, you find chance. Where they wait for leaders, you become the force they cannot resist. Stand in the center of your world, your business, your movement, or your disciplined life, calm and clear. Approve or punish with care. Speak little, watch much, act quickly. Give the masses comfort, honor the worthy, and guard your core with secrecy and self-control. Let people think they understand you, while only you know your deeper self. The quiet, calculating ruler, free from the need for approval. The game never stops. New rivals will appear, new crises will erupt, and new luck will tempt you to relax. Accept them all. They sharpen you. Meet them with the steady smile of someone who expected them. You are no longer begging for gentle acceptance. You design outcomes. You dropped the weight of caring about strangers' opinions and gained the freedom to shape events instead of being shaped by them. So move forward. Let others waste time spilling feelings, chasing likes, and drowning in talk. You will walk past them, mind clear, will steady, destiny chosen. If fortune helps, you will thank her and use her. If she turns against you, you will tighten your lines and outlast her storm. Either way, you write your own story while lesser players tremble at every change. This is the power that comes when you stop craving approval and start caring about truth, strategy, and control. Carry it like a torch through every hallway of life, and darkness will retreat before you.